Operation Iron Dusk. Real quick, just to ground us in what happened the last time. Our AAR from the anti-ship pop-up strike operation executed mission 4. It was both targeting naval elements and strategic bombers. Engagements essentially resulted in an SA-5 site being destroyed at Palmyra, 5 Tu-22 bombers neutralized, AK-class vessels heavily damaged and forced to retreat, though some of our Camelot brethren did not return, though their pilots were saved. Operation Iron Dusk maintains momentum with significant degradation of Russian regional air and sea-based capabilities. Follow-on strike plans are in motion, which brings us to this evening. Our tasking orders have been received. The Russian Admiral Kuznetsov carrier group is maneuvering in open seas in the northern AO. Su-33 cap and naval SAM threats are active. ISR reports rotary activity indicating potential exfiltration or resupply. VF-103 is tasked with OCA and DCA. Eliminate the cap and protect Camelot strike packages. Final strike, deliver a GBU payload to render the Kuznetsov inoperable. VFA-14 is tasked with seed and anti-ship operations. Destroy the I said, oh, I made a typo. Never mind. Destroy any anti-air assets and escorts vessels guarding the Kuznetsov. ROE remains red. Weapons free on radar lock, confirmed threat, or launch signature. Operation Iron Dusk tasking order 005 is now in effect. So here's, again, we know our AO. It's, again, another the great thing about having VFA-14 with us, it's another multi-axis strike to locate and destroy the Kuznetsov strike group. We've got VF-103 and OCA, and some DCA from Camelot strike units. We're also going to deliver, hopefully, the final blow with GBU precision strikes on the Kuznetsov. VFA-14 will conduct seed operations to suppress identified naval and SAM threats and execute anti-ship strikes. The commander's intent is designed to eliminate the Russian Navy's remaining power projection in the northern AO by destroying the Kuznetsov and its escort elements. It's going to be coordinated timing between OCA, seed, and anti-ship operations to overwhelm the enemy's ability to respond effectively. Tactical execution requires strict adherence to the mission timing and deconfliction between the strike and support elements. The end state is a complete neutralization of the Kuznetsov and its associated fleet, ensuring uncontested air and sea control in the AO. The mission flow goes something like this. It's really hard, guys. We just got to speed up and catch the guy. It's like, I feel like it's like a Wild West chase right there. Package departs in the following order: Victory 1, Victory 3. If Victory 3 is not available, if we don't have a Victory 3 element, CAM 1, and then Victory 2. Vic 1, Vic 3 will launch first, doing their fighter sweep, securing the area ahead of and then establishing a bar cap. CAM 1 will launch next and conduct its initial arm strike to degrade shipborne SAM defenses, followed by ASM. Victor 2 will deploy last with its GBUs for direct engagement on the Kuznetsov. Final objectives are eliminate the airborne threats during ingress, neutralize the ship-based SAM threat, execute precision strikes on the Kuznetsov, and render it combat effective. All flights are authorized to engage and destroy any fleeing rotary air surface aircraft attempting to escape the strike zone. Once strike operations are complete, all aircraft will return to CVN-71 for Case 1 recovery, with favorable weather conditions expected in the recovery window. The weather conditions for today is, the local time is 1500 local, 1200 Zulu. Carrier state is Case 1. Sky conditions are clouds broken at 16,000. Visibility is the best you could possibly have at 10 statute miles. Precipitation is none. Winds are coming in at 110 degrees at 4 knots. Temperature is 26 degrees Celsius. Dew point's 25 degrees Celsius. It's hot. Altimeter is 29er. And there are no significant remarks coming out of Ben Gurion Airport. Comms flow should look familiar at this point. OCA and Hacksaw, you can push to whatever, but I just basically built it in as OCA will go Fat Alpha, Seed and SUW will be Fat Bravo, Strike element with the GBUs will be Jade. Everything else should be consistent with SOP. And then order of battles as follows. The OCA loadouts are 422 with external tanks. Strike is 212 with external tanks. I noticed in your write up in your thing, Olds, that you said 2 GBUs, or is it supposed to be 4 GBUs?
It's 4 total, 2 per bird.
4 total.
And there's
okay.
It's a 2-ship on Victory 2.
Okay, there you go. And then at Victory 3, if you're flying, if we have a Victory 3 flying, 422 with external tanks. Cam 1, your loadout is 102, 2 times ASM 84s, 2 times ARM 88, a pod in 1 bag. Ignore the comms monitor. You can, I don't, we'll figure that out. Everything else is as common. It is rules of engage is clear to fire. Everything is hostile. That's the bugger running away. If you remember anything about the Russian ships, there's a whole huge big smokestack going on around.
And the small ship next to it, we have confirmed as a tugboat. So
For when it breaks down.
Yeah,
Very dangerous. Treat it with extra additional caution.
We thought that it was a destroyer or something. Turns out it's a tug. So what we didn't hit right there was that the reason we're catching up on it is because that old reliable diesel engine has broke down on them, so they're down to 11 knots.
Rip idiots. What a shame.
That's actually factual. They deploy with a tugboat for when it breaks down.
That is wonderful.
Just in case you didn't know what the Kuznetsov looked like, this is it.
Why does it curve up like that? I know.
That's a ski jump.
You know, that happens with age. I'm just saying.
There you go. Tiger got the joke.
It can carry up to 14 Su-33s or 10 MiG-20 and 10 MiG-29s, approximately 4 Ka-31s or 4 Ka-27s. Its surface-to-air missiles are SAN-9s, short to medium range. It's got an AK-630 Sea-Wiz. It also carries some anti-ship missiles, and the electronic warfare suite is the TK-25 ECM suite and MGK-335 SSM sonar. That's your prey for this evening. Everybody.
What are the circles on the? Are those deck guns?
Nope.
On the
runway? Those are helipads.
Those are helipads.
Okay.
Yeah. If you look for them on the CV on the Teddy, you'll see like L shapes with an extra line. Those are the U.S. equivalent.
Yeah, and
all right.
Incidentally, DCS will only populate 9 slots on the deck for the 33s. So anything else would have to be hand placed.
Okay.
They're vodka dispensing stations.
Contingencies are typically normal. Computer crash, game crash, any DCS-ism that happens, you can respawn. If it's a self-inflicted crash, I'm looking at myself or Crunch. If you get shot down or it's a blue on blue, you're all out of the game. All right? Any questions?
Yeah, back to the harpoon question. What were the distances you said you tested at?
What I
heard
saw
55 and 30.
Yeah, 55 and about 30 for the harms. So basically, you fly formation with the harpoons on the way in, and then
launch at 55 and 30. Gotcha.
You want the arm to enter the zone.
What'd you say the launch order was? You wanted us to help, and then
OCA,
Victory 1, Victory.
Yeah, OCA, Camelot, and then Victory 2.
OCA and Camelot. Okay.
Yeah, so, Vic 1, Vic 3, Camelot 1, Victory 2.
Yeah, it depends on how many people we have, whether or not we have a Vic 3.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3.
On that picture, how far away are we from the Kuznetsov right now?
Like 200 miles.
Okay.
But it's only doing 11 knots.
Yeah, and our carrier is at like 32 or something like that. So recovery the carrier's helping us catch back up. Thumper, did you get flights figured out?
Depends on who Crunch wants to take.
Crunch and I are
I'm taking olds as Vic 2.
That's all?
Yeah, it's just the two of us. So you've got
Yes,
everybody.
there too.
Wow.
everybody's for Vic 1. and
Holy shit.
All right.
If you guys
Don't fuck
die
up.
to a 33, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
I will probably die to a 33.
Look, you guys died to a 21, so don't say anything, olds.
Yeah,
Mm.
but it's a DCS 21.
That
That's
was on
different.
a Tuesday.
That guy
we
was
were
set
just
to.
screwing around.
Also, he was set to rookie. Those things are scary.
We got squad wiped.
It's because I wasn't wearing my helmet. That's why.
Based on the audio quality, the helmet's back on. They'll do great today.
So, Thumper, how about some flights there, bud?
Yeah. And which server?
We're gonna be on server
Server 1.
It's gonna
Thanks.
be a time critical
do-
thing. So once we get flights banged out, everybody take 5 and then check back in.
Sorry, one more question. Is it just for the Hornets? Is it just waypoint 0, our boat, waypoint 1, their boat?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
If
Gotcha.
anything else you want, you can obviously do.
Bullseye is Kami.
Bullseye,
Nice.
Bullseye is the Admiral Kuznikov call sign. Call me.
It's not a continuously updating. It is
Fixed.
whenever we walked out of the ready room, position of the boat. So
Gotcha.
So pretty
to make that
much,
Where's the New Jersey?
he'll be pretty much in the same spot based on his speed, though.
You know, if we had the New Jersey with us, it could just like fire from where we are and it'd be over.
Well, if that were the case,
Yeah.
the Kuznetsov would probably turn around and start using its anti-ship warheads.
Yeah, did you see all those deck guns it had?
Lasers, space lasers.
I think we just run a 5 ship here. I think that's the move.
or
All right.
two, or a 2 ship and a 3 ship.
Mando is going to be lead. Nifty, you're 2. Tiger is 3. Gumpus is 4. And Burble is 5.
We also
Burble, you'll act as a separate element. So we'll have 2 elements in this flight. Tiger, your lead element. Burble, your second element.
That's
I
just
mean,
2
I might
points.
have to dip out at like 8, but that's up for debate.
All right, we'll try and push you into the first engagement.
How? Oh, okay.
What's up, Tiger?
Only Thumper.
Thought you said I was gonna be your dash 2.
No, that's Nifty.
Well,
Why don't you
Thought we
bring
had something
Nifty
special.
out into Victory 3 and then have 2?
I thought about it, and then I said no. I want to do this.
All right. Well, if we fail, I know who to blame.
Good.
Tiger.
Turns of Rios. Hush, go with Tiger. Mister, go with Nifty. And do we have another Rio?
Me?
Freedom, go with Gumpus.
We need Rios and Vic 2 for the lantern.
Oh, Freedom, you know Lantern?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, go to Vic 2. You get 1 Rio.
All right. Crunch, you want Rio?
Sure.
Yeah, but if you want to take Hush, you can grab him as dash 2 Rio. I'll be alright by myself.
No. I want Hush as that that other Rio here.
We're fine. We just need
Hush
to
is-
run the lantern pod.
Hush has hit every target that he shot at so far.
Yep.
We can just buddy lays, so or use Jester.
All right, when are we starting?
Cool.
As soon as everybody gets back from the toilet.
All right, can we have 3 minutes?
Yep.
Take 5, yeah?
Oh, yeah, and Victory 1, let's hop down.
So
I want to do some strategizing.
33 after. I'm starting the server.
33 after, got it.